Hey everyone, it's Denise here and I'm so excited to be talking to you today. Tammy asked me to make you this video about money, and I know she is so passionate about the world that you guys are in and getting health out to more and more people, but also living lives of abundance at the same time. So she sent me through some of the questions that you guys have been asking about money and success and business, and I'm really excited to share this with you. So those of you who don't know me, and Tammy's probably going to introduce me as well, my name is Denise Duffield-Thomas. I'm the founder of luckybitch.com, which is all about creating an amazingly, outrageously successful life and business and creating a first-class life. And I'm also the author of a book called Get Rich Lucky Bitch, which I know the title sounds a bit funny, but it's all about creating a first-class life and releasing your money blocks. And I've really noticed that in the world of health, there are very particular money blocks that you guys kind of have a different take on to maybe people I see in the business world. So I'm really excited to help you. So, okay, of course I have to cough on a call for health people. I'm just going to check out the questions that Tammy sent me. So one of them was, I love giving away stuff for free. I do it because I love to give back. Is this good for my business or is it a business block? Now that's a really great question. And the truth is, yes, you absolutely can give a lot of stuff away for free in your business, and you should, but it should be part of an overall marketing strategy, and it should also serve you as well so you don't get super burnt out, which is a huge big problem I see for people in the health profession. They get really burnt out because they feel like they have to help everyone one-to-one and everything has to be free or low cost. So I'm a mindset mentor. So let's look at the mindset behind this thing of, I love to create stuff for free. Well, first of all, I think there's something in the health community around good health is your birthright. Good health should be free. And it totally should be. But that does not mean that you can't charge beautifully for what you do. You just have to charge appropriately for the people who want to have deep transformation with you, and then it frees up your creativity to create lots of free stuff for everyone else. Let me give you an example of this. Now, when Tammy was working really full-on hours all the time and seeing clients back to back, she just had no extra time and creativity to create new stuff. She wasn't blogging regularly on her website. She, wasn't able to do a lot of social media stuff because she was just burnt out. So her impact was really limited to the amount of people that she could see in that time. When she started to charge beautifully for what she did and gave herself some time and space, suddenly she had all this creative energy, and that's when she wrote her book. And that book now can go out to so many more people and help so many more people. It means that you've got maybe some creative time to write articles or do stuff on your blog. So when somebody comes to you for advice, you can send them to a wealth of information that's already on your website completely for free. And then if they want to work with you further, then they can come into your clinic, or they can have a one-to-one Skype session with you, or whatever it is that you choose to do. So I think free is amazing, and free used well can be just such a great tool to help as many people as possible. So you could run a free mini course on a particular area of health that people come to you a lot for. So when someone comes to you, you can go, great, go through the free course, and if you're ready, or if you fit my criteria for the types of clients I really love working with, or I'm really good at, if I can help you, then we can work together. But you're not just sort of saying to people, no time, no energy, no space in my calendar, go away, go to someone else. You're providing options for them. So free is totally great, as long as you've got the creative energy and time to do it. Okay, another question is, how important are business goals, and how often should you sit down to see if you're on track? Now, this is a good one. Now, in terms of business goals, I think there are a couple of different ways you can look at it. The mindset lesson is there's no perfect way to set goals. So you don't have to do it in the same way as other people do it. You also don't necessarily need to have massive amounts of spreadsheets and a whole big massive business plan. You can have a very simple kind of business plan that's just 1 or 2 pages that just says, who do I want to serve? How do I want to serve them? How much is it going to cost? And a really simple grasp on what your expenses are as well. You do not need to be perfect around your goals. In terms of how often, I think quarterly is great just to see if you're on track. And actually that's a reason why I see my accountant quarterly, so I can see if I'm on track with my income. We can set a couple of goals. But it's also enough time that if you've kind of veered off track, it's enough time to do some course correction. If you only set your goals once a year, it's really hard to know if you're on track and if you're going to get there. The other thing I like doing, instead of writing my goals down all the time, is I keep a gratitude journal. So I often write down goals that I want to manifest. I'll write them down in my gratitude journal as if they've already come true. Let me give you an example. So I might say, we easily buy our dream house. We have more than enough money to buy and build our dream house. Thank you so much, universe. So it could be things like that you do more often. And then, you might set your business goals quarterly and you just keep on track of those numbers. But again, the mindset lesson is it does not have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be super in depth. You don't have to be amazing with numbers to be able to do that planning, but it's just keeping on track with your goals. I think that's a great question. How do you find a balance between a profitable business and not seeing the client as a dollar sign? Oh my God, this is so great. And Tammy told me as well about her community, and she said, everyone's got such big hearts, and often people don't charge as well as they could because they feel sorry for their clients. They, feel like everyone needs to be helped and it's not very nice to charge in return, all that kind of stuff. So I think this is a good one. Here's a mantra that has changed my life and has changed lots of people's lives. And it's, I serve, I deserve. So you're putting good stuff out in the world. You're helping people. You're helping them transform their lives, their health, their families' lives, their peace of mind, their future health. And it's okay for you to receive abundance in return for that. And it's okay for you to help people and love them and absolutely care for them. And it's also okay to receive abundance in return for that. It's a huge, big mindset shift that you can, it has to come from inside. I serve and I deserve. Now, if you're just serving all the time and giving, you can get burnt out, resentful. It really limits the amount of people you can truly help in the world. But when it's a beautiful giving and receiving, you feel in balance. Your clients feel comfortable with you. They feel like you have got low drama in your life, that you're a steady influence in their life. And sometimes it's just nice that they know where they stand around their income. Now, let me tell you a story about Tammy. When I first started working with Tammy years ago, and we've been friends now for a couple of years, but we first met when I was her business coach. And the biggest thing that she was not doing was charging people the rate that was on her website. So say it was $50 for a session, which obviously it wasn't. She would say, oh, just pay me $35. She would discount by almost half sometimes at the end. Now, you might think, well, that's a really generous thing to do. But actually, it sets up just this weird energetic boundary between you and the client. If they don't know what they can rely on you for, they might be going in there thinking, how much is she going to charge me this time? Oh my God, is she going to, freak out? And they're looking for you to be the steady influence in their life. The other thing that Tammy wasn't doing at the time was people would say to her, what supplements should I buy? And she would go, oh, no, that's okay. Because she felt like if she was telling people what supplements they should buy, she was making money out of their misery and feeling really bad about the fact that they needed to buy supplements. And so I said to her, honey, they're coming to you for a solution. And it's up to them whether or not they want to take that solution and whether or not they can afford it. But you can't make that decision for them. You have to just, stand in your power and stand in that wisdom that you can give them and give them the solution. And then you don't have to be a pushy salesperson there. They can take it or not take it, but you have to offer it and you have to give them that solution that they're coming to you for. And then you have to stand strong around your boundaries around the money so they feel really secure in your presence. I know for myself, when I can't work with practitioners who have wavy money boundaries, it makes me feel unsafe. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel like I don't know what they expect from me. So as a client, as a customer, I'm telling you that it's a good thing to charge well for what you do, and it's a good thing to have good money boundaries. Okay. Alrighty. How do you create consistent flow and abundance in your business instead of worrying about where the next money can come from? Okay, this is a really good one as well. It's about being in that mindset of abundance. There's always enough clients. There's always more where that came from. And again, when Tammy and I first started working together, I remember thinking, wow, she is so good at manifesting. You know, she would say, oh, I need X amount to pay for a supplier bill. And okay, I'd say, okay, how much exactly is that going to be? That's a tip. You have to come up with, you have to know exactly how much that's going to cost you. Too many women are wishy-washy. Oh, universe, send me more money. Send me some more money. And for Tammy, because she's such a great manifestor when she puts her mind to it, we had to be very clear. I need this amount of money to pay this bill. I need this amount. I need a bit of buffer here. I need to pay my BAS bill. I need to do all this kind of stuff. So you have to get really clear on what that was. And then we would just, we would do the manifesting stuff, which Tammy can give a link to my free manifesting course. It's a great one to go through. But, then all these clients would come out of the blue, and she'd go, oh, I just made that money. That's great. So I think it's about knowing how much you need and being positive about it. And even to the point where when she started going on holidays and she said, holidays are my best marketing tool. She changed her mindset around what was possible around the industry, and she would always get clients when she needed them. So it's really key. That's why mindset is so important. And then lastly, Tammy said, we've kind of covered this, but she said, you've helped me manifest money really quick, like 10,000 in a week. What steps do you suggest if someone wants to do the same? So I have a free manifesting course which goes through my 5 steps to manifesting stuff really, really quick. Tammy can give you the link. But just really quickly, first step is decluttering your thoughts and feelings, decluttering your story. What stories have you got around your ability to manifest money? What stories have you got around your clients, around the town you live in, around what people will pay? That's the stuff you got to work on. Step number 2 is getting really clear on what you want. How much money do you need to make? By when? What are you going to use it for? That kind of stuff. Step number 3 is surrounding yourself with positivity. That could be doing your gratitude journal. That could be having a post-it on your computer about how many clients you want to see and what kind of clients you want to attract. It could be listening to affirmations. It could be being in a great community, for example, like my Lucky Bitch Money Bootcamp. Step number 4 is taking inspired action, calling up clients, sending out a newsletter to say, hey, book in with me today, putting together a package. It's the inspired action that brings in money, not just like, oh, research some stuff. And lastly, step number 5 is learning to receive. Receive that abundance. Say yes to those clients. Receive the money that they want to give you for their help as well. And as I said, that's all down for you in a free manifesting course, which Tammy will link to. So I just want to say thank you so much. I absolutely love talking to people in the health field. You guys have got the biggest hearts in the world. And if you can really harness that abundance mentality for yourself, you can create even more health and abundance for other people in the world. You can help charities that you're passionate about. You can do amazing projects like Tammy learning to fly helicopters. You can have that creativity to write books and articles and to help many more people. So abundance is totally your birthright, just as much as good health is. And make sure you come over and visit my manifesting course as well. And we're doing a live version of the Money Bootcamp at the moment, and Tammy will tell you all about that as well and what she's gotten out of the course. But I would absolutely love to see you in my community as well. And I'm wishing you so much love, luck, and abundance. Bye.